don't think you want to get rich.
To our continuing coverage of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports, we're here for pivotal Game 4 with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson, and let's get started. And it is Clipper basketball tonight as the Los Angeles Clippers go up against the visiting team. Checking out Athens, they were able to find a way in a Game 3 that came their way tonight. No doubt this will be a pivotal game in the series with a chance to take a 3-1 lead before heading home. Kenny, what kind of pressure are they going to be feeling here?
Oh, they better be prepared for a physical, win-at-all-cost game. It's a great opportunity, to take control of this series if you want to.
We say this a lot, but they got to play smart. Great shot selection, great defense, everything they know they can do. See, there's a huge difference between being up 3-1 and heading into Game 5 tied up 2-2.
Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Because in one, you're leading the series, and in one, you're tied.
That's why I said it's a huge difference. Huh?
It is. It's huge.
Smart guy.
Yep. Brilliant guy. That'll do it.
The Staples Center filled to capacity. And here we go with Game 4 of the NBA Finals. We will see a Game 5, but will we see Game 6? That's the question. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at the Clippers. No doubt this is a crucial game for them, looking to even the series tonight on their home court.
And listen, they're still in decent shape, down 2-1, but if they can win this one and tie it up the series now, all of a sudden you've got some momentum on your side.
Well, it would make for a fantastic conclusion to the series if they could win these next two. We'd really be set up for a heck of a Game 6 and maybe even a Game 7. Matter of fact, I'd love to see it happen that way.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. Taking a look at Athens. Doctor out there with the general. Then there's the captain. Then it's the magician. And it's the chosen one in at the two-guard.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second-chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh, man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Clippers on defense. It's a 5-point game. Thursday's loss was a disappointment.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not. And that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
Here's the doctor. That drops.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Paul outside. Picked by Griffin. And it's Paul penetrating. Here's Pierce. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have. He'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play it.
Crawford kicks to Paul. Griffin passes to Crawford. The pass to the magician. Jordan with some nice D. Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's to Chris Paul.
And he's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer. Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
In the corner, it's Crawford. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Los Angeles with another miss. Here's the chosen one. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. The chosen one's got his first basket of the night. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Doc Rivers.
As for the atmosphere of his locker room before critical Game 4, he said, we know what's on the table. We know it's the NBA Finals and every game is crucial. But this one can really spell out who has the momentum for the rest of the way. Let's see who captures that momentum he's speaking of, guys.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And the Clippers have possession. Athens getting their last shot to go. That's a 2 from Paul. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game. For Athens, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Athens. The professor comes in for the chosen one. Here's Paul. Athens getting their last shot to go. He kicks it to Pierce. Fades. The shot no good. So Athens will take it the other way. Pass to the professor. Finished off the break.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off during the game.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
And the wide open shot from Redick. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. For Athens, they've gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent taste of their offense. That's good. 6 points for the General.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
The shot's good from Griffin.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Smith comes in for Blake Griffin. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Paul Pierce. And then for Athens, the kid is checked in for the General. And Flash is subbed in for the Doctor. The Clippers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Off the inbound, Smith, and foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. The free throw drops for Josh Smith. And it's tied up with that one. For Athens, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. And Flash gets it to go.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Al Paul from deep three-point range. Got it off in time, but it's no good. Let's take a moment to hear a little bit from Josh Smith about his development throughout his NBA career.
Coming in at...
Kind of hear that growth in his voice, don't you think? And it's interesting to hear Josh Smith talking about getting introspective about himself and his game at this point of his career.
That's a great point there, Kevin. I mean, like he says, he really has grown tremendously as a player, as a teammate, as a man, and just as an adult person in society. And he's become a real credit to our game.
Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Athens.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
Taking a look at Athens, we've got Flash, Mr. Perfect out there with the kid. Then there's the captain, and it's the professor in at the 2. Dishes it to Smith. Wing shot on the way. No good. So Athens will take it the other way. Here's the Kid. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. The Kid's got his second basket of the game.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Jordan, he's checked in for Aldridge. Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
You know, he just, like every other coach, can't stand when the defense gives up points on the inside. And boy, are they struggling in there.
Yeah, well, they're getting pummeled in there. So you've got to figure out a way to make some adjustments to try to change that around, and that's why he needed the timeout.
Here's Jordan. Outside Griffin. Can they get it? And he takes that one up and powers it through.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's the Mitsa.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
Paul Pierce is checked in for Lance Stevenson. Here's the doctor. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
You know, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
Goes up off the pick, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
And Redick kicks to Griffin. Inside. Lets it go from 11. That's it. The Athens lead is cut down now to just 9 in the basket from Redick.
With a much bigger man guarding him, that's not an easy shot to get off. Never mind to knock down. Terrific basket.
Griffin with some nice D.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Redick, a good look. It's hauled in by Athens.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And he converts the layup. The Magicians got the lead up to 11 now for Athens.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
Buries it from 3-point range. The Magicians got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, it's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
And the shot is good.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
He's done a nice job, a great job actually, of finding efficient shots here in the second. Shooting percentage always a function of the kinds of shots you get. And he's on a good roll after struggling a bit in the first.
Crawford, no luck.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Got a piece of it. Crawford with the steal. Redick passes to Jordan. Back to Pierce from the arc. Misses his second shot in 4 attempts from the field. Athens leading by 12. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And Jordan sends it back. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here.
Substitute.
19 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's the professor, just 5 to shoot. Here's the captain. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 3rd rebound on the night. And so we conclude the first half. Athens leads by 12.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building, the backdrop for our presentation. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out Athens. They built a back-breaking lead, showing incredible heart in the first half. Their eyes are firmly set on taking a dominant 3-1 advantage in this championship series. Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
The bulk of their offense, Ernie, Kenny, has come in the paint. See, it's just as good. It's hard-nosed basketball when you play in the post. Trust me, I know. You wouldn't know nothing about that, Kenny, little man.
Ken, that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about ready to get started. We'll see you later.
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. You look at Blake Griffin in this game. He's been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
Paul and Crawford pair up at the 1 and 2. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Pierce in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Here's Paul. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Paul's got the first points to start out the third quarter. Fans.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Pick by Griffin. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. The kick out to Pierce. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Paul outside. Right side, Griffin fires at the elbow. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Griffin's got 15.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Here's the general. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
So for the Clippers, Cole Aldridge. He's checked in for Jordan. Smith comes in for Blake Griffin. And Lance Stevenson subbed in for Paul Pierce. And then for Athens, Boss comes in for the general, and Champ subbed in for the chosen one. In the corner, it's Stevenson. Floats one up. It's hauled in by Athens.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Boss. Can't hit. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Crawford outside. From 15 feet away, that's it. The Athens lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Stevenson.
They're leaning on that mid-range shot right now. That's 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
And it's working. As long as the defense gives you space, hey, let it fly. And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And Paul with the basket on the assist by Aldridge. And it's 7 points for Chris Paul.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And he gets it to go. The Magicians got the lead up to 14 now for Athens. The Clippers have gone 4-6 from the field since the start of the third. Paul kicks to Stevenson. And good on the basket. Book it.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And Athens calls time here. And the Clippers making a change here. Redick is checked in. Athens leading by 12. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. The Magician. Redick with the rebound.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Pass to Paul. Beyond the arc. Paul can't get that one to fall. For Athens, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Out to Smith. Here's the three. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. Athens shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. It's taken away by Smith. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Stevenson drives in. Tries again. Can't get it to go. So Athens will take it the other way. Champ, the pass to the Magician. The shot will not go. Some solid D from Paul.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. The first one falls. A different look for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Cole Aldridge. And it's Griffin in for Lance Stevenson. And both free throws good for Redick.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Clippers trail by 7. And here is Paul. He has 7. Los Angeles with another miss. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And now Athens on the break. And that one's good. The chosen one's got his second basket of the night.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
And it's Paul penetrating Jordan. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And check out the bounce.
Bounce to the ounce. Clark, how about that?
Yeah.
All right.
You
Showing
said
him
it,
off
Kevin.
right there. Good move.
You said it, my man. He's a highlight reel waiting to happen.
Here's the professor. 1 second left. Got it! What a shot!
And that's a big bonus for him.
And the final period of play just about to start. And so here are the Clippers. They trail by 9 points. Taking a look at Athens. We've got the professor. Nice out there with the kid. Then it's Mr. Perfect, and it's the chosen one and at the point guard position.
It's as if the defenses have just given up.
Yeah, you know, the pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
The shot by Paul, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That is good. 6 points for the chosen one.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Paul dishes to Griffin. Jordan kicks to Pierce. Paul. Picked by Griffin. The drive by Paul. A shot by Griffin. Nobody around. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 8th assist here tonight. And there's the pass to Flash. Puts it up from 12. Again, Athens.
Assistant, the chosen one. Los Angeles timeout call.
And the Clippers call time here. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
How about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea, Kevin. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
Clippers trail by 9. Paul kicks to Griffin to the inside. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists tonight.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The doctor passes to the general. Again, Athens.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Now here's Crawford. He's tightly guarded. Kicks it out to Paul. Griffin, the open look. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
And taken away by Paul. And here we go. Fast break. Crawford's got it. Wide open look. Crawford with another miss.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk. Angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
The Clippers running out of time. Paul dishes to Griffin. That doesn't go either for Griffin. For Athens, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. Here's the chosen one. Pierce covering, and that one's good. 8 points for the chosen one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Griffin goes in, powered down with both hands.
What a sweet assist by CP3.
And Athens calls time here. They're ahead by 9. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th. J.J. Redick's checked in for Jamal Crawford. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last.
And you know what? Just a little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Here's the Magician. Down goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Outside Griffin.
Oh, yeah! Beautiful. Is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is elite company.
You know, he's got that it factor, no doubt about it. He causes excitement just by walking in the building.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Here's the chosen one. And a foul thrown on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 9. 56 seconds left in the game. And they double up Jordan. Pierce with a wide open look. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. And here is Athens now. They lead by 7. The doctor passes to the general. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're losing by 9. 41 seconds left in the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Smith comes in for Blake Griffin. Lance Stevenson subbed in for Paul Pierce. Offensive rebound and another shot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He hits the first one, and that brings them within 8. Jordan, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Pierce comes in for Lance Stevenson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's the general. Here's the doctor. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And Athens leads by 9.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 9. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Substitution.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Took him no time at all on that one.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
And here is Athens now. They've led by as many as 14 points. And he gets the bucket.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Smith, no luck. Here's Boss. No one near him. On the money. And it's an 11-point Athens lead.
Well, guys, they came in here and really took charge from the opening tip. This is such a tough thing to do for a visiting team. This contest was played on their terms.
And, you know, that's not the way it usually works in the NBA. It's going to be a great win, and you know it's going to be a happy plane ride out of here for sure.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
And hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Let us take a moment now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game.
Well, he wasn't about to let this moment slip by. That's what great players do. They perform on the biggest stage. And obviously, here in the finals, this is as big as it gets.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did, though that is doubtful.